All right, welcome to episode 59 of My FX Buddies, the podcast. And I say podcast because there's a blog, and this is a blog you are going to want to visit. Okay, so, oh, you know what? It's Sunday. Sunday. Let me check something right quick. So while I'm doing this, I could do all that stuff I hate that I have to do. So, the blog is myfxbuddies.pod no myfxbuddies.blogspot.com, and you could also try myfxbuddies.com, but you have to use the HTTPS as in Sam. Look at that. Iran put out a new note. Not a new note, but an updated note. 500,000 riyal. And see, it says check. I do this every Sunday. Sunday. Okay, because one day I hope I'm going to visit this website, which is banknotenews.com, and see the new Iraqi lower notes there. Let me turn this down. I apologize. I'm watching Iraqi TV to see if they're going to show. I believe Sudani gave a speech, but if you haven't heard, the Iranian president may, and I'm saying may, no longer be in the land of the living. So that is having precedence over the regular reporting. All right. So RSS.com has a transcript, because I know sometimes that can be hard to understand. It's a pretty good one, RSS.com, MyFX Buddies. And someone asked me if I'm going to make some MyFX Buddies merchandise. I'm like, no. But then I was thinking, maybe I'll make a t-shirt. But then I might have to make like a little caricature of myself, and I don't want to do that. So I don't know. I might have one of my sons sign a t-shirt. But anyway, so the other thing is Spotify.com. If you have a paid subscription, I believe you get video content. If you just have a regular subscription, the audio is there under My FX Buddies. And I believe that is everything. It should be at Apple, wherever. Just do a search if you're new. And I have some new subscribers. Thank you. Oh, by the way, if you are listening to this on YouTube, and I apologize again. Okay, it's early, but I have to do this now. So you're going to hear noise in the background. Because there's so much news going on in Iraq, I'm getting lots of dings. But so my sound goes down when the dings come in. But I can't turn those off because I'm such a scatterbrain that if I turn that off, I will forget to turn it back on, and then I'll miss some of the notifications, right? So just bear with me on that. Okay, and what else? Okay, YouTube. You are not watching a video. There's a box that appears to be a video, but it is not. Under that box, you should see the word more. And if you click on the word more, then another little box opens up, and the link to the blog should be there. If it's not, come back later. That just means I didn't have a chance to do it yet. Okay, that's everything, right? Yes. All right, let's get into it. So today is an excellent article day. Even surpassed what I was expecting. And there was a good, I don't think I posted Friday either. Oh, I can't check right now. But whatever. So this is a comprehensive day. Oh, you know what? I was gonna post Friday because they put out that float article again. But guess what? They put it out yesterday and they put it out today too. So you didn't miss anything. Um, yeah. All right. So let's go. That's my Tom Brady. Okay. Sudani. General Budget Law number 13 for the years 2023, 2024, and 2025 have become effective. Ooh, that sounds important to me. So he gave a press conference attended by the National News and some other news. Article 77, paragraph 1 makes the provisions of the law effective for a period of 3 years, and paragraph 2 obliges the Council of Ministers to send the budget tables to the House of Representatives. So see, all those people out there saying, oh, the budget schedules don't have to go to the House of Representatives. Yes, they do. And mind you, they said they might take 20 or 30 days to review them, but we shall see, because further on down here, I don't know that this is where he gave, this is the image they put in the article, so that's not what his usual, every Tuesday they do the Council of Ministers meeting, and sometimes, well, there's always a speech, but it's usually the House Speaker, and sometimes it's Sudani, and that background is not the background they use. So if this indeed is the background that they used, they really did give it a special, they were saying extraordinary session, extraordinary session, right? All right, anyway, so here are some details. If you want the details, I could care less about the details, because all these numbers, these trillion dinars, when they change the rate, they're going to change to billions. So I'm not wasting my time reading all this. But guess what? It's there if you want to read it. Okay? All right. And where is there? There is at the blog, and you don't have to join anything. You don't have to send any money to anything. The blog is here. I mean, the article is here, and I even put the link if you want to go, just in case you don't trust me, which I don't blame you. You don't know me from Eve. I have the link that goes to the original article, which will come up in Arabic. All right? Okay, so um, so this came out yesterday. I almost did a post just on this. I think this is exciting. Okay? Trade announces the opening of the new Iraqi Commercial Attaché headquarters in Washington. Yay! So they're getting ready. It's the Department of Foreign Economic Relations. And look at his name. Look at that name. There's no way in heck I will try to pronounce that name, because it sounds like, it looks like, it sounds like a bad word, right? Anyway, so the Iraqi ambassador to Washington, yeah, not saying that name either, opened the new headquarters of the commercial attaché in Washington after the headquarters had been in the Iraqi embassy building since 2014. So they're getting a new building, expanding, getting ready for all the work, commercial and it doesn't say international, but commercial and trade work they're going to be doing. So I am very happy to see that. Now look at this. Release of full-time employees' accumulated salary for 3 years. How happy do you think those people are going to be? They're going to get money, full-time pay for 3 years. It's not people, it's the Ministry of Labor and Social Affairs. So I don't know if it's like wages or the social people, which is like welfare. Because see, it says here, people with disabilities and special needs. And then they have the money there, and of course it would be dispersed to a MasterCard. So, but here it is, 2019, 2020, and 2021. I'm so happy for those people. And that tells me there must be some reconciliation done on these years too. if they're dispersing the money. So, good sign there. All right. We can skip this, but there's lots of talk in the news yesterday and today about moving to the electronic payment system. You can see here transition from a monetary to a cashless system. This is they must have had some kind of ceremony with the Rafidan Bank and the Keycard International Company. So they have a few articles. Here, the United Nations Development Program approves the electronic payment services system in Iraq. So there's another, I guess, part of the government going on that. And see, this has been, they published that in the Gazette even. Wow. I haven't been looking at the Gazette because I'm not expecting. Now, I might look at it tomorrow. No, it wouldn't be worth looking at it tomorrow either. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. Oh, and if you didn't hear, so Parliament met yesterday and it turned into a brawl. And here's the video. So that's why I said you're gonna want to go see, you're gonna want to go to the blog and you can see the video. It's and don't laugh. Don't get too ha ha ha, look at them, they're so whatever, because we got a viral video going around right now, right? Of three women insulting each other. They're physical. Well, sorry. One of them did call one of them unintelligent. And then there were two like physical insults. So don't laugh at them. I mean, I'm all for, hey, if you want to talk about somebody, fine, that's your right. But on the congressional floor, really? Yeah, so don't laugh at Congress when at Parliament when Congress has their issues. But yeah, so that video's there if you want to watch that. And I bet you Sudani is like mortified. He's probably like, what the? I'm trying to tell the world, look at us. We're ready to take our pivotal position back. And y'all fools acting like some high schoolers. Right? Oh, poor Sudani. But also, there's some, and I won't even bore you with those articles. Of course, there's some people saying it's sabotage, that they did it to make Sudani look bad. And, yeah, but anyway, all right. So I still don't believe they need the House Speaker to do the RV. That's me personally. But anyway, so this came out, this was yesterday. Iran confirms negotiations with the U.S. It will not be the last. Now, if you haven't heard, the Iranian president's helicopter has gone down. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a few days because Iran is very particular about what news, and they're very sneaky about what news comes out. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's at home watching all this news laughing. I'm just saying. So, but it does, Saudi Arabia put out our condolences to the people of Iran. So I think Saudi Arabia thinks, you know, and this is this is U.S. State Department, but this was in Iraq's news, right? And Western sources, here's photos and video, which I don't think, yeah, I just put them real small. That's so sad. And okay, so what worries me, we just were making headway with Iran, right? And that's why that article was there. And now I have to get back up here. If, and I'm saying if they find the wreckage and if the helicopter was shot down, that will not be good. And there were already reports of the bodies being found with stab wounds and gunshots. But then they said, no, don't believe that. That's not true. So, I don't know. I just hope it was just due to bad weather. Like, remember Kobe's helicopter crashed because it was bad weather. And even that, there's some theories around that too, right? But yeah, so I'm hoping, my hope would be that they actually do find them alive. That would be my hope. But yeah, and please, governments, stop putting your whole government on the same plane or the same helicopter. It makes no sense to me. Why do you do that? You're all important. It should be half like we do. The president's on one plane, the vice president's on another plane, right? But I know there's still important people on the president's plane, but it's insane to have your top 4 or 5, 6 people in the government all in the same flying unit, right? I don't know. Maybe it's me. Okay, I'm ranting. I apologize. But it happens so much, right? Okay, floating the dinar. Will it achieve monetary stability in Iraq? So, like I said, they posted that Friday, Saturday, and another one today. So I think this is citizen education. I really do. And if you haven't read this, it is worth a read. What if the Iraqi dinar was floated? What reasons for the exchange rate gap? So there's lots good education here, in my opinion. All right. So now I think that's it for yesterday. Yeah. So here's my one commercial. Oh, this part's missing, but you could come here and click on this. Have you filed for your self-employment tax credit yet? If you were self-employed and had income in 2020 and 2021, you may have a refund coming. So go here, click on this. It'll take you to actually, I think it goes to another page that has more information. And if you like what you see, then you can click on another link and do the application. All right. Oh, here it is. Apply in under 15 minutes by clicking. Yeah. All right. Now, tomorrow is a World Security Forum. Well, it's scheduled to be. I believe it still will be. I don't think they will stop things for most of the Irani government, the top positions being missing and or not living, but I don't know. But they have invited Sudani to go to the World Security Forum in Doha. All right. And let's see why. Here, next month, a major conference to announce 8 cities as investment opportunities. Now, this is not the first time, but there was something in here to reveal 8 new cities in the government program. In addition to work, cities will be available for investment to Arab and international companies. Maybe this is what's different. Because they've been having announcements of industrial cities, investment cities, smart cities, but I don't recall seeing this sentence right here. The cities will be available for investment to Arab and international companies, and local investors wishing to invest in this vital, hold on. Okay, that's more about Sudani's speech today. Okay, yeah, so if you want to read that, you can read that. Here's more about the Kurdistan region. They got more employees using the My Account system, and there's lots of information here for people who like information, for citizens, right? But and it's in bullet point form, which I know some people prefer bullet points instead of whole articles. They have future projects. The banks that participate so far, they're up to 7. So you could read that if you like. Here today, the Central Bank of Iraq strengthens the banking sector with specialized courses. Now, this is not Ali Locke here. And I can't, if I get this, yeah, that's as far as this will go. It kind of looks like him, but it's not him. But look who's there, the German Organization for International Cooperation, or GIZ, G-I-Z, and the project to strengthen public financial management and financial markets in Iraq. So the University of Frankfurt is there, which is interesting because, and I have pictures here so you can see, stuff. Germany, the German ambassador, she yesterday said, "Oh, I have complaints of people saying they're being basically blackmailed or extorted." And so Sudani right away said, "Okay, I'll talk to the integrity department and we'll get right on that." So I thought, how interesting. She would wait till now to say that. Or possibly they said it before and I just didn't see it. But right when the 2 German companies are there training with the CBI. All right, let's see. That's not important now. Here, central bank governor licenses for digital banks and renewable energy initiatives. So they talk about that. That is involved. He's talking to the World Bank. Oh, look, Nader Muhammad. Huh. So the World Bank guy is Regional Director for Equitable Growth, Finance and Institutions for the Middle East and North Africa. So there might be a pretty good sized delegate there learning about what Iraq's doing to digitize. All right, so they had a meeting, and then I just said his name. Ali Locke announced the central bank announces the start of the second phase of the banking sector restructuring plan. So they mentioned that meeting. He had that meeting. And they're going to launch that bank, the Riyadh Bank. Oh, here comes a really loud motorcycle. Get ready. All right. I tried covering the mic with my hands. I don't know if that helps. All right. Of course, confronting climate change. Yeah. So I don't exactly know what the second phase is, but yeah, they've initiated it. So here's more details of the extraordinary session of the Council of Ministers and the budget schedules sent to Parliament. So one thing says sent, another one says they're in the process of being sent. So I'm not sure. I mean, you would think it would just be a runner, right? Hey, runner, come over here, pick up these very important documents and take them over to the Parliament building, right? You think that's all it would be. But I don't know. Maybe they're driven over in a 5 SUV. What is it when the cars are in line? I can't think of the word right now, but you know what I mean. All right, anyway. So, surprise, surprise. Official working hours in Iraq will be suspended for 9 days in June. And why? Because it's another holiday. Some holidays. 9 consecutive days of holidays. Dead smack in the middle of June. 14th through the 20th. Yeah, so they're already telling us about that. But have no fear. What if Parliament has already passed the budget schedules and then they're on their 30-day recess? Maybe it will all work out, right? But yeah, so they put that out today. notice of that. All right. We covered this already. Let's see. We may make this a 30-minute. Here's pictures. So here's another article about electronic payment, technical solutions to ancient financial problems in Iraq. And then the same article is also under the headline, Electronic Payment, a Lever to Combat Corruption and Enhance Transparency in Iraq. And I'm like, don't they know we've been on point of sale, the system and everything for how many decades and there's still corruption? But whatever. We're going to keep hope alive. This is another one that is in bullet point format instead of a full article. So here's the same guy, director of Ramadan Bank. We have great support from the Prime Minister to get rid of cash and put you on the electronic payment system. That's not exactly what it says, but you know, that's what he's saying. All right. Here's well, this is Muhammad Saleh, and he's saying Iraq's pivotal role. And I'm like, yeah, pivotal role, and your parliament is rolling around on the ground and conking people in the head. But like I said, I can't talk about them because we have our issues too. But yeah, so this is it's about a joint Arab economic action and the development path road and being supportive to the climate. All right, so you can read that if you like. Oh, look, I have this article here twice. I wonder why. Okay, so Sudani and Mandalawi, who is the acting House Speaker, stressed the need for Parliament to approve the budget schedule. And if I'm Parliament, I'd be like, hold up, you took your time, but you want to rush us? But, you know, he can do that because he's the Prime Minister. But it doesn't say when the clock starts ticking for them. Just, you know, we did our part. We've sent it to you. It should be a priority in a way that achieves the general benefit of citizens, because you know it's all about the citizens. Yeah. So we'll see. So I'm thinking Tuesday at the latest, possibly tomorrow, we'll get a date on when it's actually delivered to House of Representatives. Tuesday by the latest. All right. Yes, we are done because here is the other article. This is the one they posted today. An unruly policy or a necessary need. Floating the currency between economic benefit and disadvantages. So it's pretty much the same. The sentences may be a little different, which some people understand things one way and some people understand it another, right? So if the first article, which is up higher, if you're reading that one and it's just not coming together for you, then try this one. This one's at the very end. It's the last article of this blog post, I believe. And this one has pictures in it. I don't know if that makes a difference, but sometimes for some people, it does make a difference. Look at that. Look at all those dinars. All right, so that's it. Yeah, so thank you for listening. Like I said, it was another really good article day for Iraq. Forward Movement Day. So let's see what the week brings. Thank you for listening. Wherever you're enjoying this content, if there's a follow, join, whatever type of button, tap that, swipe, click, whatever action applies. Don't forget to accumulate while we wait for the rate to appreciate. Don't miss any meals and pay all your bills. And enjoy the rest of your morning, night, noon, whatever time frame you're enjoying this content. Thank you Until next time.